Yo, what's up?
What up?
Episode 7. Episode 7. We ready, man. Hey, so we've talked about tapping into what you know best to get that paper. You know what I'm saying? Hell, just like I was telling you, if you don't matter, if you know how to do mac and cheese, like and you do the best damn mac and cheese people have ever had in their life. You know what I'm saying? So what you got to come in with?
Man, look here. Honestly, the basic, you know what I'm saying, focus on anything that you're great at. I mean, it don't matter what it is, you know what I'm saying, just concentrate on that. And then everything else will start falling into place as far as the business side goes. And then just always make sure while you in business, don't build short-term relationships. Make sure you build lifetime relationships with people, because those are the people that can actually help you along the way as you're trying to get to where you get to.
And so that is what I'm doing. That's what he's doing. So we got something special for y'all today. I know y'all see this right here. My homeboy, my partner, Don Puddin.
What up?
In this thing.
What up?
But so he can't. We're gonna let him tell his story. This is his puddings right here, and this is another one right here. So he's gonna talk about this and how he tapped in to some shit that he really knows, and it works for him, and everything is good. So go ahead, Don.
What's up, man? I'm from Connecticut. I'm born in Connecticut. I'm from Delaware.
Connect. I got family in Bridgeport. Let's go.
Right down the street. You know what I mean? From the area, but I moved to Delaware when I was 10, and I lived there, all the way up till I moved down here. And when I was 13, when I was growing up, my mom, she's a Tupperware distributor.
Mm-hmm.
She's like the #1 Tupperware distributor on the whole East Coast. And so, all I knew was hustle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bagging up Tupperware, sitting outside the stores, network marketing, drive home, all that. But when I turned 13, my mom said, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to open a bakery, and I'm going to teach you and your brother life skills. I got an older brother. And so she got a regular job while she started the business from scratch, from the house. I mean, we was making sweet potato pies in the house, the neighbor house, the other neighbor house. We had like a trifecta, just in people's ovens, sweet potato pies. You know what I'm saying? And slowly I learned from there. We got a couple contracts with some restaurants. Of course, we moved out the house into the back of Walt's Chicken back in Delaware, and we just started making desserts, all different types of desserts. Went to hair salons, barber shops, the longshoremen, the docks, just selling desserts. And then in 2000, we opened up our first brick and mortar shop, and we had that for 12 years. We had 2 locations, and then we did everything, all the desserts, peach cobbler, bread pudding, sweet potato pie, white potato pie, carrot cake, sweet potato cheesecake, white potato pie, coconut pineapple cake, you name it.
So
and we cater.
Tell me, are you gonna do all of them shits? Because if you gonna do all of them, you can really take over some shit.
Nah. I mean, I could, and that's the thing though, which goes into y'all conversation about finding that one thing, because I could easily have come down here and do cakes and pie, all that, because personally I taste a lot of desserts down here, and I don't think that they're great. I think they okay. And I only say that from, I don't like that. Yeah, I do. I like to my own horn. But in Delaware, we had best of Delaware. You know what I'm saying? Best bakery, restaurant, and care. So, I don't just say that I'm not qualified to say that. You know what I mean? But just tasting it, I'm like, man, if I put my cakes out here, none of these cats would like me. Because I put my stuff, I try to focus on restaurants and stuff, and building relationships.
Yeah.
If I do cake and it's better than you, we probably not gonna be friends. you're not gonna share. You're not gonna share certain things with me. You know what I mean? Like I'm into getting restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Wholesale accounts. If there's a cake dude already in there and I sell cake, we're never gonna be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we might talk, but he's not gonna share certain
I
information
mean,
with me.
yeah, you're right. It's almost like selling dope.
Yeah, I got the
Really and truly. It's almost like they selling
I got
dope.
good dope
You know
too.
what I'm saying?
All right, well, you stay over there and sell your dope, and I'm gonna stay over here and sell my dope.
Yeah.
So, but with just selling the pudding, I can like stand beside them. You know what I'm saying? So it was all about finding out one thing though. So when I came down here, it was really trying to figure out what I wanted to do. You know what I mean? And I've really been baking for 25 years. So it was just like I don't really want to turn on. It's hot Atlanta, so I don't want to turn on no ovens. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really want to work too hard because I've been working, 20, I'm 37, worked 20 years.
Yeah.
So I said, what is the one product, you know what I'm saying, that was easiest to make and that was my best seller, which easily is my banana pudding, right? I don't want a lot of competition with the pudding. And when I came down here, I just focused on that one thing.
Yeah.
Dude told me, if you can want to make $1 million, find a product that's worth $1 and sell $1 million of them. That's it.
It's a $1 billion product right
you
there.
You find something that you can sell for $1, you know what I mean? But I was like, all right, so when I came down, I was selling these $3. You know what I'm saying? It's 2013 when I first came. And the lady said, you devaluing yourself. She was like, these were $4. And this was back 2013.
Yeah.
And I was like, $4? Because I used to sell bigger ones for like $3.25.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And but it was just like the one thing.
Yeah.
And people always, yo, you gonna do some cakes? No. And so when you find a niche, you know what I'm saying? When you find something that you know is good, just stick to that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people go like this, and that's why they fail.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Trying to do 20 things, and it's hard to keep up with 20 things. Find the one thing.
And then with that, you have to stick with it.
Yeah.
If it don't fly like you want it to fly, stick with it until people catch on to what you got. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the same thing I gotta do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing I gotta do with the cheese sauce, man. But when I tell you this shit fire right here, this shit fire. And I've had it and I ain't forgot it. And that's been years.
Yeah.
How long ago since I first tasted that? That was at
2004, I had moved down here. It was
Thanksgiving.
16. Yeah, 2016. Yeah.
2016.
And it be like that, because like I said, I came out in
I ain't forgot.
2013, and I just went to barbershops and hair salons. I was just navigating my way, you know, trying to figure it out. And I let people, you know, I go into the salon and I let people try it. You know, I be like, you like it, you buy it. And that's the main thing. If you got something, you gotta let people try it. You know what I mean? Like, I know you probably give out samples of this, but when I walk into a hair salon or barbershop, I generally have my little cups with me with each flavor in there. Because somebody be like, I don't eat pudding. Because they had a bad experience with some pudding before. Yeah. So I'm like, man, try this. You know what I mean? When they try it, it's like, oh man, this is good, man. I'm glad I tasted it. Right. But if I never had that option for them to try it, I would have never got that sale. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I just learned and it's been 7 years really just trying to get down here. I've been down here, you know, 4 times, you know, lost my day. I was down here last time, 2017, I had 20 restaurants selling my desserts.
I remember.
I'm all about distribution. I don't like working, you know, hard.
Yeah.
You know, you already know how I feel. So I had 20 restaurants selling my desserts, and my dad got sick, so I had to go back home and take care of my dad. So when you sacrifice, like, I'm a very spiritual person, so the Bible says, honor your mother and father so your days may be long. You know what I'm saying? So, and much money as I was making when I was down here last time, it's my dad. You know what I'm saying?
I got it.
It's my dad. Like, there's no way, no matter how much money, you only get one dad. So I went home and took care of my dad, but when you do that, God gonna bless you triple, quadruple for anything you thought you may have lost.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, you gotta stay diligent. I could easily went home, used it as an excuse to just be like, you know what, it didn't work. I'm cool, but I didn't. I took the lessons I learned last time, and then came back down here this time and applied them. Every time I went home, I added something. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was ready to get to where I got. And finding that one thing, sticking with it, letting people know you're the best. Have confidence in your product.
Yeah, consistency.
You know what I'm saying? Consistency is key. Consistency is the number one thing, because like you said, when you taste that pudding, you remember it.
Yeah.
So when 2013 when they first tasted it till now, it still tastes the same.
Dope.
The people who had it in '96
Mm-hmm.
taste it now, and it's still the same. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, Don Pudding, man.
it gotta
Don
be
Pudding,
like that, man. It have to be. I don't like stuff that's not consistent. There's nobody who should ever be able to come and be like, man, I tasted this sauce,
Yeah.
but I could tell you didn't make that, chef.
Yeah.
I know you got other people making your sauce.
Gotta
Like,
go to somebody else.
you know what I mean? Like that's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's bad in the restaurant industry. Like, if you're not there, it should taste like you back there. They should think you back there and they can't see you.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. You
Boss hog back there, oh, he busy. You know what I'm saying?
For
he
real,
ain't back
right?
there, but it come out and they like, oh, he ain't back there.
For
You
real,
know what I
for real.
mean? So
Yeah.
just consistency, duplication. I believe consistency is duplication, but that's the hustle down here is great in Atlanta. If you got
On the real, man, I think you need to put these in the stores. For real, I think you need to put them in the stores and not have the connect for that. Okay, so we gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk. We talk about distribution. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hella distribution.
Yeah, I'm
We gonna talk.
with it. You know
what I'm saying? Because I have to go through the same thing for this. You know what I'm saying? And now there's something that I live by. What Jay-Z said. If you can't buy the store, stock the chef.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
I would
So
never
I live by that now.
I understand the bakery business. I've been in it, inside, outside, ins and outs. The restaurant business as a whole, as well too. I know personally, for me, restaurants not my thing.
Mhm.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Running people, consistency, inventory.
Yeah.
Balancing the books. That's a lot of work.
It is.
If it's slow, you gotta pay people,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
for me, I did all that. I went through that. I can advise people on that. You know what I'm saying? Help them through it.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm like, why would I go open a spot and try to bring in thousands of people when I can go find a spot that already have thousands of people? I only
True.
need 10
You're
customers
right about
that
that.
have 10,000 something customers apiece. Now I got access to 100,000 people and I only got 10 customers.
You're right about that.
So I get my product in front of 100,000 people and then I just build those small networks.
Yeah.
10 restaurants,
True.
hey, you want some large puddings for the holiday? Boom. You got 10,000 people that say order your large pudding.
Mhm.
They might only order 50, but 50 in each restaurant,
Yeah.
they take it to their families.
Yeah.
Game over. You utilize, build your own, I'm about networking, so build your own network.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm doing out here, just building a network, man.
Exactly.
Relationships is important.
Yeah.
I believe in all relationships, but some relationships have to get cut
Yeah,
short.
have to-
You know what I'm saying?
You got
They
to do
see
that.
it. Some people will put you in a position, you know what I'm saying? And then, that was their job.
Yeah.
That was God's part in their part in your life. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you gotta cut those
Yeah,
things.
true.
I've realized
For the time being.
you hold on to some people, man, God's not gonna give you some things.
Yeah.
No matter how much you think that person value and they brought that value, so you feel like you can't let them go. But if you don't let them go, it's cool. God just be like, keep them. And I'm gonna keep what I got for you.
Yeah, but their energy is bad though.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That may be cool with you, but their energy is all fucked up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, certain people I be around and certain people I don't. But I don't really be around people like that anyway, because I don't like people like that. You know what I'm saying? I have to deal with it because of the industry that we in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I like making relationships with people that have shit like this going on.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? When you're trying to think millions, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Thousands and millions. When you're trying to think like that, you need to be around some people that are doing something or has a product that you can make millions from or thousands from.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Like-minded mentality
Exactly. That's what
is
the Bible
everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't never write. I always ask people in business, how much money do you want to make? Right? Like most people don't even know where to start. They got an idea and they don't even know where to start. I say, start with how much money you want to make.
Exactly.
How much money will you feel comfortable with making? If you need to make $6,000 a month, now you know that. Write your, however you want, whatever lifestyle you want to live, write that. I need to make $6,000 a month. Now you have to figure out whatever your business may be, your motto. Now, how do I make $6,000 a month?
That's true.
I need to sell 300 jars of these to make $6,000 a month. So now that's 75 jars a week. So now I'm breaking everything down by a weekly basis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I need to, and that's where people mess up. They be trying to write the business plan first. No, how much money do you want to make? I don't start playing less than $1 million though. You know what I'm saying? Like my plan, I want to make $1 million. Hey, will it happen? Maybe not, but you can scale back because $1 million become 100,000 to 10,000.
Yeah.
And you can play with the numbers. But how do I make $1 million? So my goal, I need 100 restaurants selling 100 puddings a week to make $1 million. That's my goal. But
you know what? Somebody asked me this question, right? Somebody asked me the same question about how much I want to make. You know what I'm saying with my business. I told them 500. I said 500 grand a year. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be happy with that. But if I make it, I'm serious. Because if I make more than that, I'll be even goddamn happier with that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the first number that came to my head. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why. But, you know, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'll take it, though.
I mean, if you're going to go out on your own, shoot for the stars. If I want to say $60,000, $70,000, I'm out stay at work.
Yeah.
I'm about to go work for the man for that. You know what I'm saying? But
now a month that would be.
a month. You know, yeah. 60,000 a month. You know what I mean? That hell yeah. But that's, you know, almost, you know, $750,000. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I got a job. I ain't quit my job till what I'm doing is bringing double what my job is producing. You know what I'm saying? My job should be financing my job should be financing my dream. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And when you're passionate about something, you just have to have a plan. Most people start without the plan. They got the mind, everything here. The second question I ask people after how much money they want, do you got something written down? Because most people got it here, but when they put it on paper, they can't. Because when you put stuff on paper, you realize it don't make sense. It's almost impossible. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, this ain't gonna work with that. And you're forced to line it up. And so that's, people got a bunch of ideas, and I'm like, you got it on paper? They don't have it on paper, I ain't talk to them. Go write it down, and then come back and see me.
Yeah.
Because if not, this conversation is gonna go in your head with you saying plan, and you're not gonna hear it because you can't see it. You know what I mean? So write it down.
I feel you on that one.
You know what I mean?
I have a problem because I don't do that shit.
I mean, you know,
I don't do that. But I got an iPad with all that stuff in it.
Yeah.
But you know,
but like I mean, to me that's the same thing. As long as it's written, you know, written in a way that you can format it. Most people just have it here. You got it on paper, so you can see, and that's why it manifested.
Yeah.
Because you was talking about it for a while, but once you put it on that paper and you start to see the way it's gonna produce and how it's gonna come out, then it start clicking. Because everything seems like it's so easy here. But when you put it on paper, you know the process, the label, you gotta go order the label, send that in, you gotta do the ingredients, the breakdown, the calories.
I'm telling you, man, it was a process, man. It was a process, but it's a process that you're gonna have to go through if you want to do the stores.
I got them. I got the labels. I got all that. I just
You got all that, and it's regulated by the state and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, I got all that. I'm got distribution.
Then you can go ahead. You can go ahead and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, like
it moves.
One thing about me is I always set things up, and I can move in slow motion. You know what I'm saying? Because when I believe in freedom, financial freedom. So when you free, you don't got rush moves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're like, I know I can have these put-ins in 40 stores right now.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure my infrastructure is right. Because I don't want 40 stores, but I got, 2 employees that may not show up. And then I'm stuck trying to make 2,000 put-ins for 40 stores.
That's
I'm
true.
not going to be a happy person.
Hey, that's true. Niggas want to work, but that don't mean they're going to come in.
Yeah, So I need to make sure, I got this moving. I got 10,000 put-ins literally stacked in the freezer. I gotta get to that point. You know what I'm saying? Because when I distro, you know what I mean, I gotta be able to fulfill orders that's that big. So I need to make sure my kitchen and all that, if I know I'm going that way, all right, now I need to get a kitchen with a walk-in freezer, you know what I'm saying? So I can have 10,000 put-ins on deck. But I went to This Is It, they want to say, we gotta run a freezer test, because they gotta know how long these last in the freezer.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna be shipping to different stores. I know I gotta get a refrigerator or a freezer truck to go distro, because you can't move it. You can't take something that's frozen and move it at room temperature and then put it back in the freezer. They gotta go freeze it. It's those type of things that I know behind the scenes that I may not want to do because it might be hard labors, and I'm just cool making this, but everything's slow motion, so it's set in place to where if somebody did come out, boom, I'll make it happen like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you, man. You got any questions for Don?
Man, I'm just sucking up all this game.
Yo, man, you need to get a spoon, man. You soak up some
Yo,
of that
we
sweat.
gonna try this. Reach behind you, bro. Reach behind you, grab the spoons, bro.
Nah,
So we gonna try this pudding, and y'all already know. I don't know. He already know
I
how it
bet you.
tastes.
But you know what's
You
funny
know
though?
what I'm
Because I eat my pudding because I be forgetting how good it tastes. Like I mean.
So I've had the banana, but I'm gonna try the strawberry. And
oh, you never had the banana or the Oreo, huh?
Nah.
no, yeah, you need to try that right there, bro. But I'm
So
gonna try this strawberry right here, though.
the thing about these puddings is these is regular
Look at that.
refrigerated puddings, but you can freeze them as well to be like ice cream.
Oh, oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so the strawberry one, this regular, but the Oreo, this one's still a little frozen. But when it thaw it out to pudding.
Mm-hmm.
It don't thaw out like melt, but if it's frozen, it tastes just like ice. Ah, look at it. Look at it.
Yo,
Yo,
this right
look at
here?
that, man.
oh my God.
Here, now take a fork. Y'all, I don't know y'all ain't double dipping, but you gotta try the strawberry one so he can. And me,
Oh, dude. Yeah. It's
So-
amazing, man.
I got shoot man, I got some merchandise I'm working on. Got these Do You Want to Taste My Pudding t-shirts. I said
For girls?
Yeah, for females.
Oh, okay.
No, but you know what? But we are in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah.
So when I had the shirts the last time, I actually sold to more guys. Then I did girls, like the black tees, and
Really?
just cause it's Atlanta. It's Atlanta.
Hey,
One of my restaurants, you know what I'm saying, was
I know we ain't gonna get along on that gridiron, but you got my respect all day.
Solid.
Hey, that strawberry banging, bro.
Bang,
Bro,
appreciate
That's
it.
my favorite.
That's amazing.
That's my favorite. Strawberries is my favorite. Period.
Yeah, here, grab one more of them. You got another set, or you can use this joint. And
I still got enough stuff.
all right, this the Oreo. It thought out a little bit because it was riding, but
Yo, this is fire, man.
Dude.
Don Puddin. Look him up on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
it's Just Desserts _Atlanta, ATL rather, on Instagram, and Just Desserts Atlanta on Facebook. And yeah, so people like, yo, what's your number one seller? And it's I don't have a number one seller.
It's no Oreo right there.
One day it might be Oreo, one day it might be strawberry. But the banana make you want to smack your mama. The Oreo, a hood classic. Everybody, that's that late night munchy joint right there.
Yeah.
And you can freeze it, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna be.
I'm about to tell my cousins about you, bro.
Yo, man,
Straight up.
tell the world,
banging,
man.
Straight up, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna be straight up. Shout out to my grandmothers.
My bad.
Shout out to my grandmothers,
Mm.
Martha Ann Miller,
Yeah. See, I'm gonna get some from you,
That's
bro.
gonna be it.
Dorothy Ann Miller, and Pinky Shaw. But I'm gonna tell you, I love y'all, but this banana pudding is better than my grandmama's banana pudding. And I'm not gonna even flex. And I love them, and they know I love them dearly. I'm their oldest grandson. Okay? But these banana puddings
That speaks volumes.
is banging. And I ain't gonna tell you no lie,
I know,
dog.
man. I know you.
I've been in this industry for 26 years, man. You know what I'm saying? And I have never tasted, mind you, you do you have any bananas in here? Did you even taste a banana in it?
No.
What you mean know better me?
No, I'm talking about like a whole banana.
Oh yeah, no, like chunkies.
I'm
like
telling
chunkies.
you.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
These
there's
are
some bananas
banging.
in there.
They good.
I was about to call my employees like, hey, somebody said they want no bananas in the pudding. I already make a phone call. I'm like, what you mean ain't no
Oh,
bananas?
man.
Yeah. So we when we slice the bananas, we slice them small. You know what I'm saying? Slivers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that when the pudding homogenized together, it just go with it. You know what I'm saying? You don't see big chunks of banana. I hate chunky bananas. It's like I hate chunky peanut butter.
And that's the only kind I've ever had.
Yeah, cut people.
see what I'm
They
saying?
just chop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But when you, like you said, when you got a crab, you got some. You want to be an experience. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, if I had a camera when I went out to people tasting it for the first time, just like you. In fact, I used to capture these expressions. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause everybody face the eyebrow go up generally when they taste it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And so like I need a GoPro because everybody knew that tasted. You know, when I get in the restaurant, I set up in a restaurant. I might canvas a restaurant, be like, hey, you guys want to sell desserts? All right. Bring desserts in, and then I'll go sit there during their busy times with my samples, and I'll just give them to the customers. and they taste it,
Oh.
and they be like, God, boy, you know what I mean?
Yo, you ain't got this shit patented. It need to be patented, bro.
I don't.
This recipe needs to be patented.
This is what I said though, right? If somebody ever steal it, I still get the credit for it because it's been consistent, and I understand the fact. But my recipe been consistent for so long. If you try to make it and sell it to somebody else, they're gonna think I made it. You can go somewhere else and make it, and they're gonna be like, nah, Howard made this.
Yeah,
Just, it don't matter.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? Like I've been training people since '96. People like, oh, you gonna show people your recipe? It don't matter. I can give you the recipe and it won't taste like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I had a friend. I ain't gonna say his name though, but he did a competition, and he wanted to do a different pudding, and we did a banana liqueur, and we did a liquor pudding. You know what I'm saying? So the pudding had banana liqueur in it, and he took it to this competition, and everybody tasted it. He won the competition, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody was like, a couple people was like, man, I knew who put in that. You know what I mean? Like they knew it. They tasted it. They was like, and they told him that. They was like, but he hired me to make it, and then he presented it or whatever. But the people knew, like it don't matter how you try to dress it up, whatever. They know I had that before. You know what I mean? So patenting is important, but the taste is everything. If it tastes like mine, it's gonna be related to me.
Yeah, exactly.
And somebody gonna call me wherever you at. Hey, somebody, Mickey, you're putting out here.
Yeah.
And I just pull up. Like, what's going on, man? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
put
But I tell you, you try to make this right here, I'm gonna sue the hell out of you. I don't care. I don't care. Cause mine is hey, I get TM as trademark. You try to make this right here and I found out, yeah, I'm suing you for sure.
Hey.
And I'm not on your business.
And-
But just like what we were talking about, man, we were talking about this last week.
Yeah.
About people tapping into their stuff, and I'm gonna say something about that again. You got to tap in to what you really know how to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go back to what your parents have taught you. You know, it don't matter, man, if you know how to buff or clean floors, know how to, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. But if you could be the best person at it, make a business out of that, man.
The best.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Stop waiting on the government to give you something.
And then, you know, to add to that, not only just that, I mean, if you guys just look around and pay attention to what's going on like every single day, and you see that now it's the fact that now you really see that how companies really are. You see corporate show their true colors. And what I mean by that is all the thing they care about is can you come to work or not? And by me saying that is what I'm getting at, the true essence of it is when you start getting your mindset into a routine where, oh, I gotta get up, I gotta go to work, or I'm on my lunch break. All of that is just designing your mindset to be under a condition to where you're institutionalizing your mind. So now I got one source of income, so I gotta go to work to this one job, and I don't get paid until 2 weeks later. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, think about that. One source of income is not good, not at all. So especially when you got a payment of your rent is what, maybe $1,200-$1,500.
Yeah, in
You know what I'm
Atlanta.
saying?
If you here in Atlanta, you
because the cost of living has gone up and it's starting to feel like California prices.
I don't
To
know.
be honest.
California probably 28.
Yeah.
For what we paying 12.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
but here you know what I'm saying.
But what I'm
they
getting
paying
at,
like that.
but what I'm getting at because of you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying, this is a red state, it's a Republican state.
Yeah.
So
And we have state tax.
Exactly.
And we got
state
fed tax.
Exactly.
You gotta pay it.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm basically getting at the fact that look at everything around you, then you notice all these companies, they need us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can design our own business concepts, and that's the thing. Like, we need to start buying back everything that black people built in this country.
Yeah.
Everything, all the land, everything. Yeah, if you guys just do your history, do your research, you guys will be ultimately surprised about how many black inventions were invented by black people that were taken over by the white man. So understand that you know, the doorknob that you turn in, the TV that you're watching,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying, all this stuff
Facts.
that you see like with garage openers, you know, were invented by black men.
Mm-hmm.
You know, peanut invented by a black man. You know,
Yep.
so you know, just do your history, do your research. That you know, we can complain about we want reparations, but at the same time, we got to
Yeah, we got to look at the back.
I hate when people say like they waiting on reparations.
Yeah.
Like
What you waiting
we
on?
ain't
it for?
never gonna get it.
Exactly.
They ain't get it in 120 years.
Yeah, what you
So,
waiting on it for?
Make it,
So,
make a move, like my man is saying.
Yeah, I say that to just, you know what I'm saying, start with your concept of what you good at. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing about it is, let's stop complaining about our living conditions, because the thing about it, you can change that at any given time. So you gotta change your mindset, elevate your mind, you move out of your surroundings real quick.
Yeah, and that's facts. Hey, so I got asked this question too the other day, and somebody wanted to know like if Kroger, Publix, or Whole Foods came along and they wanted to buy my recipe
Sell it.
and make it a 365 recipe for Whole Foods, or make it a Kroger brand, or make it a Publix brand. Now, first and foremost,
Oh no, yeah, I like this.
I see you shake your head. I see you shake your head. But just like I've been telling people, come in the camera.
Hold on.
Just like
Hold
I've
on,
been
hold on.
telling
Are you about to
people.
give the answer to the question?
Uh,
if you would do it or not?
Yes,
Yeah,
I'm about to get an answer to the
Let
question.
him. He shook his head no. So I want to see why he said no, and then I want to
Okay,
hear why you say yes.
why you saying no, buddy?
All right, I'm gonna be honest. The reason why I say no, because God gave you that gift.
Exactly.
And you created it from your hands.
Yeah,
and that's what I was speaking about was, don't allow somebody to take your concept that God gave you and try to get it to turn it into their own. So then now you got somebody saying that, oh, well, look at this is our cheese sauce. We sell our stuff. Nah, but you ain't looking at the true definition of the roots of the problem or where it came from, and it came from your hands because God gave you that ability to create it.
You right about
So
that. bro.
that's why
You right about that.
and that's why I say, don't let nobody take credit
Yeah.
for what something that you created, because that's a lot. It's a lot of that been going on, and it's been going on behind people's back,
Yeah.
and they don't know it. You know what I'm
That's
saying? So
true. Pull your chair up, man. They can see you in the camera.
How you feel?
All right, so this is what I said. If they came along and they wanted to buy my product, the recipe,
Yeah.
first and foremost, I'm gonna always own this name.
okay, I got you.
Okay,
I got you.
if you want to buy this recipe, you know what I'm saying. First of all, it's gonna come. I'm not gonna let you 100% own that. You know what I'm saying? But I will do a 70-30 deal or 70-20. 70-20. That's 100.
70-20 is not
70-30. Hey, I'm a chef, goddamn. I ain't smart. I'm just
I do measurements.
Hey.
1/3 of a dollar.
Yeah. Hey, I'm a chef, man. I ain't smart. I'm knowledgeable. But I would do something like that. But straight up, they would have to give me, at least 20 mil. I want 20 M's for this because there's 3 more vegan cheese sauces that I got coming right behind this. So you will have all 3 flavors, but you're gonna have to give me 20 mil to start it. Plus, I want the 70-30.
20 mil plus 70-30?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Exactly.
20
But it's crazy.
That's a
Exactly.
as my Mark Cuban voice, that's a huge evaluation. That's a $200 million evaluation.
Yeah.
But think about it.
But the reason why I said that is because either you gonna say yeah or nay.
Absolutely.
But that's how much it means to me.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in my situation, what I would say, right, I'm a seller. Especially if I know I got 3 sauces coming behind it, because they don't know that I got 3 sauces coming behind it. You know what I mean? But what I'm going to do is, you're going to pay me off every bottle you sell.
You gonna do that.
I don't necessarily need a 70-30 split, but every unit, because I remember this dude, and I only say this because what we can do by ourselves, somebody like a Kroger is gonna 100 times magnify what we do, right? So 20 mil be good, but then I would question, am I gonna make 20 million by myself? And how long is it gonna take me to make that 20 mil?
Exactly.
Because you could make 20 mil if they say no,
Yeah.
but you believe this is 20 million, but 5 years go by and you ain't made 20 million, you gonna be thinking like, damn, I should have maybe rethought that offer.
Exactly my point. That's why I went, but you always go high.
You gotta go high.
You see, you go high.
You crazy high.
But not you.
But
You
nah,
gotta go
but
high.
you
Because they
gotta-
gonna work with you. They might be like, well, you take this.
Other people money is the best thing, and I watch it all the time. I learned this the hard way, trying to get investors, right? And so this is a business move, right? People, and you watch it on Shark Tank all the time, right?
Yeah.
People come in there, they ask for a certain amount of money, and these people, Mark Cuban, them ask for a percentage of their business. And some people be like, nah, that's too much.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Right.
And if you do the follow-up story on the people who said that's too much of my business, a lot of them only had a run for maybe a year
Exactly.
after the show because they got
Exactly.
that, that quick
Exactly.
money from being on the
Exactly.
show,
Right.
but then they hadn't progressed nowhere. So
Mhm.
what they said no to wound up never manifesting anyway. But mind you, if I partner with one of these people, even if I give up a larger percent, as long as I don't give up, 51%, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if you bring somebody on who have access to people that you don't,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Now you can make 100 million.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But because you so in love with your product, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
to your point, if God give you something, He gonna bring the people to make sure you can multiply that.
Exactly.
So it still would be his, even if they change the name on it, it still be his recipe. Why? Cause He know that.
Yeah.
You know, He know that. And we a lot of times get caught up on having to be seen. You know what I mean? And so I like this label. So when he out there, that's him. But it don't matter if it's a blue label, orange label, purple label, what that sauce tastes like. He didn't make this for the label. He made it because he wanted people to be happy about this sauce. So if the sauce is in a great value or whatever, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they be like, oh, well, you can't sell your sauce while we sell it, it's a whole different story. Because now you got to buy my name. And then if you buy my name, then we talking those numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Exactly.
the recipe, I don't need 20 million for the recipe, but I need some money for the recipe, but I need production. I need a percentage for every bottle you push. Like they might cost $3 to make a bottle. You know what I'm saying? I need 50 cents off of every bottle.
Yeah.
Like it may sound cheap though, but 1 million bottles at 50 cents to $500,000, and they might do that in 6 months.
Exactly.
And not only that, you don't have to do nothing when they say that. Like all you have to do is somebody come to me and order this pudding recipe, I'm giving it to them. Because I know if they put it in great value, wherever they put it at Walmart stores,
Anyway.
they're gonna sell millions on top of millions, just like patty pies.
Yeah.
They're gonna say, here, I'm cool. Like my goal is to have my mom face over it. But guess what? If it's great value, I'm gonna call everybody and tell them, hey, that's my pudding.
Exactly.
In great value box. You know what I mean? Oh, they taste it. Oh shit, that is your
But
pudding.
if you have your mom face on there, they already gonna know.
Yeah, if you put the face on there, they
See what
know.
I'm saying? They
But when
gonna
they
know.
taste it, it's all about the taste. You know what
They
I'm
gonna
saying?
know. Yo, on the real, man, I'm be real with you. All this right here,
$1 million business, $2 million.
that's about $2 or $3 million. If not more. If not more, that's about $2 or $3 million. You know what I'm saying? Really and truly just sitting right here. See, you might have something that's sitting right in front of you that you've done that you can make millions off of. Stop sitting there waiting for somebody to do something for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Go out there and push your product. You know what I'm saying? You see all kind of shit on Facebook and Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hell, these females got fans only like motherfucker. They, you know what I'm saying?
Fans
like
only.
hell.
Fans only. It's only fans, man.
Well, fans only fans. Good thing, you know I ain't got one.
Exactly.
You know I ain't got one.
No, I do.
But you know what I'm saying? They got that like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And they making a lot of money from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know what they're doing on that. But they're making a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
At first, what they was doing, at first a lot of females was what? They was walking the streets selling ass. Now you ain't got to do it no more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, look, man, this is a lot of money right here. He tapped into what he knew. I tapped into what I know. He tapped into what he knows. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We try to make it here, man. You know? But Any questions you got? About to wrap it up.
Man, honestly, P, shoot, man, this game you giving me, man, honest, like, dope, bro.
Yeah, no doubt.
Appreciate it.
I'm here.
Mind you, he's got a sauce. He's got a it's a pineapple sauce that goes on chicken, shrimp, salmon, any kind of meat. Dog, when I tell you, it's banging. Like it's banging. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so like to me, when you got products like that, like I haven't seen, man, I'm going to restaurants with a display. You know what I mean? Come
Exactly.
This the thing, people gotta come thorough. Yeah, if you got a product, cause a lot of people say, we telling people tap into that one thing. One, don't be scared to fail, right? Cause the first thing you try, everybody may not like it, right? And if niggas don't like your shit, stop it. You know what I'm saying? Don't keep pushing nasty stuff. Like, if somebody, if you hear it more than a couple times, don't convince the people it's good. Like, they know. Like, and some people just gonna support you because they gonna give you money. Like,
yo, you know what? And I don't want to cut you off. On the real, you about to taste this though.
No shit.
On the real, you about to taste this.
I thought I was gonna get away because I don't eat that vegan sauce.
Yeah, I know you don't eat vegan stuff. I know you don't eat nothing vegan, and there's a lot of people that don't eat vegan stuff. But there's a lot
That's
of people.
what they say about the pudding. I don't eat pudding.
but there is a lot of people that have a dairy issue, a nut issue, or a soy issue. You know what I'm saying? This has none of that. You know what I'm saying? So that can also, and there's a lot of kids that have that issue and they like mac and cheese.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So when you think outside the box, not doing what everybody else is fucking doing, we got enough chicken places in Atlanta. We got enough of all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no more wing spots, man.
Tap into your
crab
spiritual.
legs. Like I'm over and done with that.
It's all about just tapping into your spiritual because at the end of the day, the Bible Paul said that this one thing that I do, right? It's all about, you can do a million things, right? But everybody put here to do one thing. Paul said, did that one thing I do. Everybody may not be a business owner. I understand that. But it's something that you have inside of you. You know what I mean? And I know it's a business podcast, but there's one thing inside of you that you was put here to do.
Yeah.
Because if you're doing the same thing as somebody else, then one of y'all is not necessary. You know what I'm saying? So what am I here for? And tap into that. I'm not saying I'm here to make puddings, but I can take it to another level.
Right.
You know what I mean? But there's ministry through this. You know what I'm saying? It's going to put me in contact with the people that I need in order to elevate to my higher spiritual purpose.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's whatever he's going to, your gift will make room for you. So whatever he put inside of you, find that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might think it's good, but pray about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Write the vision, make it plain. That was a big thing about writing it down because a lot of people think God gonna get in the plan, then they can write it. No. You gotta present God with something. You gotta give him something like, Lord, this is what I want to do, and then he give you feedback. And say, well, this ain't the path that I have for you, or all right, well, this is what I need you to do in order to execute that. And then if that's your purpose, he gonna put the people in place when you get there.
Yep, true. Yeah. So I am Christian.
That's good.
But
shit, gravy.
I am Christian, but my mouth was foul, and it's been foul for a long time, and it probably gonna always be foul. Shit, I'm 40. I'm about to be 41 next year. So
it was probably cussing in the Bible.
And really, I don't even care.
Imagine
but I'm gonna tell you one thing.
Said, nigga.
But really and truly, you know what I'm saying? He may not be here to make puddings, but he here to make damn good puddings. And that's what I'm telling you. These puddings is damn good. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about this, bro?
That's good, man. It tastes like like I guess you can warm it up too. It's gonna be warm.
Yeah.
So it's like almost like a gravy, like a gravy, like a motherfucking gravy.
Yeah.
That shit good.
Yeah.
But you can put it on. You can put it on any kind of vegetables. I've had people put this on salad. I've had people put it on salad. Like they will actually
I could definitely
warm it
see
up.
some broccoli, some cauliflower, some nacho dip,
rotel. They do a vegan rotel, all that because they don't want no dairy. You know what I'm saying? They don't want the dairy. They don't want the soy and all that.
And then let's
that's
boom.
Good.
There you go.
I mean, they say you gotta solve a problem. You should be solving somebody's problem.
Yeah.
This solves a problem. These solve problems for people who, everybody's school pudding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you put them in the smaller, it solves the restaurant problem. You know what I'm saying? Freezing them really solved the problem for shelf life purposes. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's important for most businesses. You know what I mean? Like this got long shelf life. If it was a week, we'd be struggling.
Right.
Some people make them puddings, but they don't have nowhere to store them, so they constantly rebuying.
Right.
I learned that the hard way. When I went to restaurants, I used to do consignment.
Yeah.
I was like, look, I'll bring you these puddings on Monday and Tuesday, and I'll come back Thursday, Friday, and whatever you don't sell, I'll take back. You know what I'm saying? That was my way to get into the restaurants. And they loved that because they always had something that was fresh. So once, I can't freeze the banana, really, because bananas turn brown, you know what I'm saying, when they thaw out. So I make them fresh, and they like 5 days, stuff like. But with the Oreos and strawberry, I can put them in there. Now I can freeze them.
Exactly.
Now I don't have to take back strawberry and Oreo puddings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can put these in the freezer and then just pull them out as you need them.
Yeah,
We should have no waste.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you did take out 3 and they didn't sell, then we will only be wasting those 3.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Not giving you 8. You don't sell none. I'm taking back 8.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So everything's trial and error. Don't be scared to fail. Fail a couple times, because if you do it right the first time, you're probably wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna bump into a road and you're gonna have to make an adjustment.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We about to leave. We about to go. Shout out to Don Pudding.
All day.
And y'all see these puddings right here? Oreo, banana, strawberry. Believe me, when I tell you they good, they really, really good. And I might say it a million more times. They really, really good. And I got a hell of a palate, man. Anything you got?
Man, just shout out. Keep supporting all your chefs, and you know what I'm saying? Support this man right here. Definitely, because he about to, on his way to the top of the mountain.
Yo, what's your Instagram and your Facebook, brother?
Instagram is just desserts _ ATL or Don _ pudding. Just don't judge me by my Instagram. My Instagram is not a reflection of my pudding or my spiritual beliefs. And then my Facebook is Howard Powell. You can put Don Pudding and it'll pop up too. So.
Do your IG.
Oh yeah, IG classic _ Allen. You know what I'm saying? My Facebook, Greg Buckhalter II. All right.
Yeah, my Instagram, Chef Boss Hall, and my Facebook, probably Desmond Miller or Chef Boss Hall. Either one, it'll probably pop up. If you don't see my face, then you know you got the wrong one. But yeah, so in the sauce, there's the sauce right there. Yes, Chef vegan cheese sauce. You look on my Instagram, it's all over there. I post 5-6 times a day.
That's true.
I'm not playing with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm really not playing with it. And I'm gonna keep going.
Nah,
Shout out to
do that. That's another thing. Do that. If you got something, share it.
Yeah.
People want to know that you still doing what you do. If you post every now and then, people ain't gonna see you.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in their face. Pause.
All right, y'all.
Depending on who it is. But, all right, peace. This has been episode 7. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep going with this thing. We ain't gonna never stop. So you can stop hating. Okay? So that's all we got. Yeah. Yes, Chef.